Hello guys, we are back. We're online, we're streaming, doing a bit more trading this today, trading the US 500 using Solvent GPT to map out and plan our trades. In the meantime, while we're waiting for these trades to play out, we'll also go over some of the functionalities behind this GPT and everything that it's really capable of. Now, what we're looking at right now, there's been a lot of movement with gold. The US 500 is climbing up. As we were setting up the stream, we were actually looking to take a short. I guess that plan's out the window. It's just crashed down and taken out all of that sort of liquidity that was gained there. A lot of movement in the market. We shouldn't have a problem taking a trade today. Cool. So we're looking from a 1 minute time frame. We'll zoom out. Let me open trading view. Okay, we'll zoom out, go to maybe a 5 minute. And then an hour. So overall, sort of a bearish sort of sentiment. Could be good opportunities for longer sort of shorts throughout the day. Go into the 1 hour. Yeah, I'm gonna say short. Bearish uptrend up until today. I would say it's looking like a short would be a plausible option to take a trade. So we're on the 1 minute, we'll zoom in ever so slightly. Now, is it right if I take the order blocks off? Yeah, cheers. So what we're going to do, we're going to ask the GPT what it thinks of this current price action and what it believes the next sort of step is in terms of where the markets are headed. By taking in this information, we can actually ask the GPT what kind of trade we can place that will heed the best results. So we're going to simply add this chart, just upload it to the GPT, and then we have a pre-engineered prompt we've saved up above. This is the chart for the US 500 right now. Deeply analyze the trends and patterns. Tell me if I should take a long or a short. Yeah, it's very easy to save your prompts, as you can see up in the top right-hand corner, just where my profile picture is. Very easy to save prompts. All you need to do is click on it and add that prompt in. Now, I think let's take this trade before the image sort of expires. So this is the current chart of the US 500. So if you're currently in the chat, if you're watching today, definitely leave drop a ticker in the comments that you may want us to have a look over, any sort of information you need, if you want us to conduct any sort of research or take any sort of trades, definitely drop that down below and we'll do our best. Trend analysis, we have some quite recent price action, downward trend followed by a consolidation. Price has been attempting to stabilize after a significant drop. So it's recommended we take a short, entry level 125, exit targets 120 and 130 as our stop loss. Okay, fantastic. Let's take that. Sure. So what we'll do as well, we will ask, just on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely this trade is to work. Essentially, we're asking for the confidence rating of the GPT. It's given us a 7 out of 10, which is exactly what we want. We can now go ahead and take this trade. So we are selling 100 contracts. We're going to sell. Fantastic. So we've just put our order in. We're going to update it. We're going to give it the recommended stop loss and the recommended take profit. So we were recommended for the stop loss 1 to 130. And for our exit targets, we were, or our take profit rather, we were recommended 6120. 6120. Very easy to add these in. Fantastic. So we're just sitting in that trade. We will wait for it to develop over the next 20 or so minutes. And conduct some analysis, conduct some research, show you some other functionalities of this GPT while we monitor these trades. Now, something else I want to take a look at is gold for the day. One of my friends was telling me to have a look at gold. There is a lot of price action today, and it's definitely something that we could trade. So a big drop. Going to the 1 hour. So yeah, overall looking bearish over the past couple of hours. We will go just briefly into the 4 hour and just see any sort of information we can take from it. Overall, yeah, looking very, very bearish today. Okay. Now, what do you think about gold today? I'd say bearish as well, honestly. Okay. Well, I don't think we'll take a trade on gold just yet, but what we will do is just ask what the GPT thinks about what it's seeing and what we could potentially do in terms of trades, maybe in the next couple of minutes. We're just going to download this image. Fantastic. This is chart. Fantastic. So it's recommending we go long, of course, on a 1 minute time frame. Entry level 2944, exit target 2950. And we have a stop loss of 240. Fantastic. I'd say that's a reasonable trade, targeting a previous area of liquidity. Very plausible and a very safe stop loss. Fantastic. Okay, we will just take a look at the US 500. Only 126. What we're going to ask is for the economic news that may or may not affect our trades today. So we'll go ahead, we'll ask for the economic calendar. Give me... It's all right, mate, I won't eat it now. I'll eat it in a minute. Give me the US economic news for the day, and any information we need to be aware of, any sort of announcements or news that may come out and affect our trades. Free market has just hit. Mm. Mm.
With Google Workspace, you can create a Gmail account with your own domain and branding.
Sure. Yeah, so what my colleague just said was you should always ask the sort of confidence rating during the entirety of the trade, and just be aware of any sort of changes that may happen with the strategy we've been given. Yeah, so I'll pass you over. Just keep the GPT updated, is what my colleague's saying.
Now, the GPT does have predictive functionality, but it's basing it off of statistics, and there is that level of risk always when you're placing trades, which is what you want to consider. Although it does have predictive functionality, it's not exactly a glass ball. So it can, within the next 2, 3, 5 minutes, give you the direction of where the price is going to go. We have to constantly update it, um, every 30 seconds or so, and just see how the confidence rating moves over time. Um, and that should give you a better idea on whether you should place the trade or not.
Yeah, fantastic. So just keeping the GPT updated with every sort of movement that takes place during the trade is a fantastic way to make sure the GPT knows exactly what stage of the trade you're in, and whether there's any information you need to be aware of during the trade. Now back to the sort of economic news for the day. I've asked for the US economic calendar. It's given us 3 earnings reports that we may need to be aware of. Walmart reporting their earnings today, Southern Company, and MFA Financial. Gold market trends. So gold, as I said earlier, is hovering near record highs amid geopolitical tensions and safe haven demand, despite a 0.6 US dollar gain. ETF inflows and Asian physical buying support this resilience, and this is causing a very brief dip. However, it's hovering around its all-time high, which is exactly what we want for anyone investing in gold or buying into gold. Corporate performance. North American companies are seeing a 14% year-on-year increase in capital expenditures as interest rate pressures eased. Fantastic. Key themes for the day are geopolitical uncertainty and sector divergence. Okay, fantastic. US 500 has been bouncing up and down from around 126 to 125. Not much movement, but we're still very early in the day and very early into our trade. So we're going to ask for the gold chart. We'll just see what gold is currently doing. Okay, you seeing this? Maybe time for a short. We'll see. This looks very promising. This looks like something we can definitely take a trade off of. We're going to ask the GPT exactly what it thinks for this gold trade. We're going to say, this is gold. Give me okay, fantastic. The GPT itself, it will recommend one of 3 things when we ask this. It will recommend a buy, a sell, or it will recommend that we actually wait. Now it's given us a buy by the looks of it. And the rationale is the price is showing strong signs of recovery after a downtrend, with potential reversal indicated by the recent upward movement, increasing momentum, possible continuation of the upward trend. Fantastic. We're just going to ask very briefly, how do we get that back up? There we go. Concisely tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely is this recommendation to work? 7 out of 10. Let's get in. Portfolio, add in gold, I'm gonna buy. So let's add our stop loss and take profit. So the recommended stop loss was 940. And our take profit was realistic was 2950, optimistic was 2955. Fantastic. 29. Let's go 2950. Initially, we will monitor the trade and see what it's doing in real time. Fantastic.
Is recorded on 2 separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions.
Amazing.
Now when played back simultaneously on two separate systems.
So what we're going to do while we wait for these two trades to play out, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of the other features of this software, such as the investment sides, finding actual trades themselves. If you're an options trader and you need something new to trade, this is fantastic for finding the best trades for the day. A vast amount of utility that this software can provide. So we'll go ahead, we'll start a new chat and we will delve into some of the other utility. Let's say what we have here, list the top performing Dow 30 stocks this week, suggest buy/sell levels based on market conditions. So if we're an options trader, this is going to find us the top performing stocks this week that have performed very strongly and suggest us some option trades. Now, of course, with an options trade, the expiration date we can either select. Well, there's quite a few dates we can select, but if we're doing this for the sort of short term, expiration date of tomorrow or expiration date of the 28th are both quite solid options. Of course, we can hold them for as long as we want, depending on what expiration date we select. But we will go see what we have here. Merck and Co. United Health Group, very strong at the moment. Verizon. Fantastic. 3 recommendations here. And then we have the sectors. So what this is a heat map of the US 500 updated in real time. We have every single sector within the US 500 and every single company that makes up that respective sector. So we can zoom in maybe into producer manufacturing. What we have here, TT, not a company I'm too familiar with. What we can do, however, if we want to click, it will take us straight to their trading view page where we can read into a lot of the relevant information that we would need to make a trade. Expiring risky is expiring tomorrow is very risky. Yeah, that is a very fair point. If we are confident in the option itself, however, and the option will either expire within the selected strike price, or we're confident that we'll be able to close it before then. You know, it's really how you want to play it. If you're more of a short-term options trader, like some of my clients are, this software and its recommendations are definitely something you can take into consideration. If you're looking for more of a longer-term options trade, you know, this is absolutely something we can do. You just need to specify that in the sort of questions you ask. So it's very easy to sort of adapt the GPT to whatever sorts of trading needs you have. But for the sake of your comment mesh, what we will do, so this is the top 30 stocks this week. We will ask a new question, something a little bit more relevant to your own trading experience or trading options requirements. Let's say, give me the best options trades with an expiration date of, I mean, for argument's sake, what we'll do, Mesh, we'll ask for expiration date of the 28th of February. Now, if you're looking at, you know, option trades that take maybe a month to develop, maybe a couple of months, definitely we just need to change the criteria. But we'll go forward with this recommendation here. Best option trades with an expiration date of 28th of Feb. Music's playing up. Fantastic. So it's given us Walmart. Of course, Walmart has an upcoming earnings report. Fantastic. Walmart is a short term, 8 days until expiration. It's recommended we go for a bullish credit put spread. So our entry level is sell the 99 put and then buy a 99 put. The credit for this is 22 cents. Our exit targets, max profit if Walmart closes above $99 at expiration, and then our Stop loss is break even at $98.78. Max loss of 78 cents if Walmart falls below $98. Now our rationale is an 87% win rate with 28.2 potential return, 28.2% potential return. This strategy benefits from Walmart's stability and limited downside risk if the stock holds above $99. Fantastic. What kind of option strategy can the GPT do? Well, very, very easy to find out. Now, I usually ask, give me the best options trading strategy for, let's say, Palantir, for example, and it will recommend 3 or 4 different strategies that we can actually employ and trade with. So hundreds. I mean, it's recommended to me and my clients Iron Condor. It's recommended bull call spreads, credit spreads, anything. Let's go ahead and I'll show you. Give me the best. So the best options trading strategy for Palantir. This is going to recommend us maybe 1, 2, 3 option trading strategies we can go ahead and implement and see some return from. So strategy here, it's called the leaps. Then we have short-term call options with quick exits. We have a covered call strategy and a range-bound strategy. Fantastic. So we'll go through, I'll tell you what, we'll go through 1 and 3. I think they look the most interesting and will most likely be the most applicable for sort of what you're looking for. Long-term equity anticipation securities. So our strategy is buy call options with expiration dates such as September 19th or December 27th. Focus on in-the-money strike prices to capitalize on Palantir's momentum while minimizing capital exposure. Avoid holding until expiration. Instead, lock or exit early to lock in profits. Fantastic. And then covered calls. So the strategy is own 100 Palantir shares and sell call options above the current price to generate income. This is ideal for bullish outlooks with moderate upside expectations. Fantastic. So it's recommended us for today. Now, of course, we can ask for any sort of more that will be applicable for this trade. Maybe if we're thinking of trading Amazon, there's so many different ways we can phrase this question, find potential trades, potential setups, and really delve deep into the type of information we need using the GPT. As I said earlier, it's just a matter of asking the right questions and then asking follow-up questions. We've got a comment, is it possible to automate entries? Unfortunately not. What this software is purely a research software. Yeah, not yet, as my colleague said. So we're planning on releasing very similar software to almost a bot. It doesn't go off of its own sort of trades. It will go off of Congress members, politicians, figureheads within the US and or just worldwide figureheads. It will copy trade them essentially. So I'm sure you're familiar with all of the sorts of US insider trades that go on within Congress. What we'll do, bring up. So we are developing something called Mirror. It's a portfolio clone. It will mirror top hedge fund and politician portfolios instantly. That's something we're working on, and it's looking to be released within Q2 of next year. However, what we have on our hands at the moment, the research software you see in front of you, it doesn't automate. It's a fantastic tool for exporting all of the strategy, the research, the planning that comes with trading. It won't actually pull that trigger. It will leave that to yourself. What I will do, just quickly, I'm going to pass the headset over to my colleague. He's just going to walk you through some other potential utility that comes with this software, and we'll cover some of that. But yeah.
Hello guys. Let's see how our trades are doing. So right now, in our portfolio, we haven't quite hit our stop loss yet there, but it hasn't gone our way. That's fine, um, because it is entering the oversold region in the RSI. So we could be seeing a pullback here. Um, we entered for Okay, we entered at 6125, take profit 6120. So did short it, and it is heading in a bearish momentum. So okay, I'm not looking at the right chart here. Okay, there we go. This is the right chart here, and seeing it come down there from the overbought region. Um, Although Luke did say that I'd cover the investment capabilities of the GPT, I will, you know, cover a few stocks that we can look at, because I think that's a little bit better, right? If we should play some trades, see how they do during the progression of the stream. So yeah, let's play some trades. Um, so um, give me a list of the best stocks to scalp today, which have predictable trends and will yield most. Give reasons for each stock as to why they are good to scalp. Okay. Yeah, so we saw a quick pullback here. There's a reversal coming down, and we should see our trade come to fruition. We have a question here. Does the GPT have information on Chinese stocks? Yes, we do. We do have information on Chinese stocks, because we also have an amalgamation of information from hedge funds, and namely a few hedge funds in China. So we do have information on that. And if there are any specific Chinese companies that you want us to ask the GPT about and gain some analysis, information, overview, just drop that in the chat.
Let's ask for the best Chinese. Let's find Alibaba.
Okay, we'll do that in a second. Let's just cover this question quickly. So we asked it the best stocks to trade today as a scalper, best stocks for helping scalping, high percentage movers, 5% plus daily range. So Rigetti, Qubit, a few quantum computing stocks here, SoundHound AI, BitDeer Technologies, a lot of tech stocks here. Got MicroStrategy. These are all the biggest stocks in the Nasdaq here, but and we got some Canadian stocks here as well. So let's see, got 21% average daily range. Let's go. There's a lot of volume here with Rigetti and a high percentage of average daily range. So let's go deeper into this one. Firstly, okay, I'm looking at a potential buy for Neo. What do you think? Let's look into Neo then. Give me. I'm not familiar with what Neo is. Are you? of
it's a Chinese company.
Neo, what they do, their financial health. Tell me whether this would be a good investment. Do a deep analysis. An overview of Neo, what they do, their financial health. Tell me whether this is a good investment.
We should ask
Yeah?
whether it's a trade or an investment. What's the time?
Yeah. I mean, based on you asking about Chinese stocks and what I think about it, took it as granted that you mean investment, but if you do mean about trading, please specify that. I'd be more than happy to.
I assume it's an investment.
Yeah, I assume it's an investment as well, but.
Oh, okay, so it's Chinese Tesla.
Yeah. Chinese electric vehicle company founded in 2014. They've got key products coming, so flagship sedan featuring autonomous driving chip, 3 LiDAR cameras. I'm guessing these E29s are going to be like the equivalent of the robo-taxis. Budget mini EVs targeting urban millennials with a focus on safety and design. Very interesting. Onvo expanding with 2 SUVs, 5-seaters, emphasizing affordability. Financial health. So they got expectations that it's underperformed by 40 to 50% in 2024 with average monthly sales of 21,000 units. Key challenges include supply chain bottlenecks, inventory mismanagement, and sales force inefficiencies. So for 2025, their management aims for 100% year-on-year growth with these products that they have coming in their pipeline. They've got earnings in March, and the main thing about it is they've got battery swap technology. Yeah.
We could ask about.
What's that?
We should ask about the earnings.
Yeah.
Maybe it's interesting.
Tell me about Neo's previous earnings report and predictions for their report in March. Okay, we had a pullback here with gold. Probably could have caught that. We'll get to that. What's the US 500 say? Looks like it's stabilizing it at the moment. You could probably scalp this here. Sort of movement. But one thing at a time for now. Let's see. Their earnings overview Q3 2024. Missed estimates by 4 cents. Revenue was 2.58 billion and they missed it by 71 million. I mean, that's not very drastic. They did miss their targets. Side question, does the GPT know if... Wait, what?
We can definitely ask.
Yeah.
I've asked about Nancy Pelosi's holdings on multiple occasions.
Predictions for March 2025 earnings report. Analysts estimate a minus 1.37 for 2024 and minus 1.03 for 2025. Revenue estimates 9.43 billion for 2024 and 13.46 billion for 2025. Scaling production and improve margins. Did you see China's new AI again yesterday? It's like something called Kimi. Do some research on that. But yeah, they've got another freaking AI that's surpassed DeepSeek. So
Let's see if Nancy Pelosi is still
yeah, I'll pause it to you.
fantastic. So we're going to ask, we may as well just ask for Nancy Pelosi's holdings and just see what she's sort of, let's say, give me Nancy Pelosi's holdings. So Tempest AI, we can ask for a bit of information on that as well. What I'm seeing from the chart, the sort of price action, maybe it's time to take another trade. We will see. Maybe it will break to the downside, maybe to the upside. Looks like a couple of liquidity sweeps. On Rigetti. No, maybe. Okay, so Nancy Pelosi purchased 50 call options at a strike price of $20, expiring in January of 2026 on the 14th. So she's still holding. She's going to be holding this until sometime or very early next year, so January time. On Tempest AI, 50 call options. So that looks like a strong buy signal coming from the Pelosi herself. Of course, these will all be filed under her husband's name. But yes, something she's also holding is Palo Alto Networks. She exercised 140 call options. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, still holding that Tempest AI, and she will continue to hold those options for the next almost a year. So, very interesting. It is very precise, Carlo. Very precise indeed. That's one of the benefits of this software, is to be as precise as possible to actually make these trades and to get the most in-depth real-time information, have that available on hand before you enter these trades. It's a fantastic asset to have usage of, and it helps you in any area of financial markets. Just quickly, before we go any further, and it does look like there may be a potential entry into the US 500 very, very briefly. If this software is something you believe you can leverage, or something you want to learn but you don't know quite how to right now, if you want to, or if you would like to drop a in the sort of description of the whatever live streaming service you're on, there should be in the description or the bio a link to a demonstration of this software. This will set you up with a meeting with one of the members of my team. They'll just walk you through exactly what this software is and really get you set and on your way in terms of using this software for your trading. At the same time, anyone in the chat, if you're looking at any other tickers, Mesh, if you're looking at something to maybe sort of supplement to diversify your portfolio, if you're considering NIO, drop any tickers down below. We'll conduct some research and do some work on it. Short on the US 500. I think short on the long term, yeah, very possible. We're just asking right now So the software has actually recommended we go long. Of course, this is on a 1 minute time frame. I would say short in the long term, long in the short term, if that makes sense. 7 out of 10. Yeah, so we're just going to give it another couple of seconds and then we'll ask again. I mean, personally, I think it's going to be short. It looks like it's about to drop down. I don't think it will break above this that last high that was present about 15 minutes ago. I think it's going to be a bearish uptrend. Sorry, a bearish downtrend. Short on the US 500 for a couple of days, yeah. Absolutely. Well, I mean, when we zoom out and we look at the 4 hour, the 1 hour, it definitely looks like it will be bearish. Just looks like price isn't able to push above that point. Momentum appears to be weakening slightly. Yeah, so this isn't something we're going to enter. The software is unsure in how this trade will plan out and how it will move. I believe so, Rigetti Computing. So in the meantime, we're just going to have a look at a potential trade for Rigetti. Yeah. Now, one of the stocks I like to have a look at, and this is really interesting for very short trade, it's by the name of MELI. And we can take a look at that in a very brief period. Essentially what it is a company, it's a South American company trying to replicate what Amazon's doing. And they're by the name of Mercado Libre. Which I think means maybe internet market, something along the lines of that. Now, the stock itself is extremely volatile. It bounces up. It's volatile in a very predictable way. And we'll get into that. We'll show you the chart very shortly. But we're just asking for entry and exit points for a trade on Rigetti. Of course, the market's not open yet, so it's not moving. But yeah, how you guys doing? Everyone okay? Chat? How are you, chat? If you're watching right now, drop a W in the chat. Drop some W's. We're gonna make some high volatility trades using the GPT. Both in the same sector. Yeah, we got a W stream in the chat with 2 fire emojis. We're hyped. We're ready. We're gonna make some fire trades. IonQ, super computer company. Lot of volatility, lot of movement, lot of volume. currently in pre-market. Let's have a look at MELI. It's one of my favorites to have a look at. Mercado Libre. And just zoom out, go to the 4 hour and just zoom out. It moves up and down. It's so volatile, but it's predictable. You can tell where it's going. This is one of my favorites. If I didn't just trade the US 500, it would be MELI. Red Cat Holdings looks interesting. What's happening with the US 500? W Stream. Yeah, unfortunately. If you have any ideas on how we should push this stream and what we should do during our streams, you know, comment down down below. But yeah, how you doing today, everybody? MicroStrategy, $27 average daily range, 20 million average volume. Very interesting. Let's take a trade on the US 500, see what it's doing. Yeah, I believe we should. That would most likely, I mean, that's what I would choose. I do believe the sort of daily bias will be quite a downtrend. Although that is quite a steady climb, definitely a fair value gap within that. It may drop for maybe 2 or 3 minutes and then rise up even further. But it's showing weakening momentum. If we get a sub, I'll give you an office tour. If we get a subscriber, we'll give you guys a tour of the office next stream. It's beginning to drop. I think get in with a short now because that momentum's only just going to collapse. What did it recommend?
Long.
Yeah, let's ask again. See what it gives us. Still recommending go long. I think we just 6 out of 10. Once we hit 100k, I'll buy a new watch. Once we hit 100k in the trading account, the account balance. What we at the moment? We're at $91,000. Trend observation, indicator analysis. Recommended we go long again. Current price of around 6,129. So if I want us to go long, let's do it. 7 out of 10. Let's do it. Up. Told us 3 times. Chat. Should we take this trade?
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on 2 separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on 2 separate systems, the sound are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
Sporting bullish momentum, currently around a 7 out of 10. Let's go for it. Maybe this is the start of an uptrend. Sure. We're going in with a buy. Homer.
It's just
Oh yeah. Let's show the viewers what Homer who Homer is. Let's bring Homer down. He's here. Homer. Well, look, we're $50 in profit. I'll pass you over to my colleague Justin, and we'll just go over what we're doing at the moment.
yeah, we're just using. I'm just making sure the audio works. We're just using the predictive functionality combined with the image recognition of the GPT, just to reinforce our confidence in this trade here. So we believe that possibly to sell here, but the GPT has recommended that we go long. And what we've done is we've taken screenshots, we've uploaded it to the GPT, asked it, what it predicts the price will be. And now it's given us a recommendation of going long, exit at 6135, stop loss of 6127, and it said the likelihood is a 7 out of 10. But we didn't stop there. We continued over the span of about a minute, asking it, continuing to update it with more information, and asking it again and again if that confidence rating has changed. It consistently gave us 7 out of 10s, which is not, of utmost certainty. It means that most signals are aligning, and there is a bit of certainty there. I mean, 6 out of 10, it's a little bit more risky. 7 out of 10. If it's consistently 7 out of 10, then we'll place the trade. Obviously, anything higher than that is definitely a go. So we're seeing here it's going to take a bit of time. Believe it to be. We've already set our stop losses and take profits, so we can move on from that. Let's have a look at gold. Let's see. Let's see if there's a reversal here. So what we're going to do is take a screenshot here again. Let's open a new chat just so it's more organized. We're going to paste this in and ask, we're going to tell it this is a chart of gold. Should I act or wait? Deeply analyze. Yeah. Let's see. I think what we should do, let's just move this down here. I think that's better if we keep the camera down here. Yeah. So I noticed as well, while we're setting the stop loss and take profits, we're not actually able to see it. So keep that there. Then you can also see the chart better. But anyways, let's see here. Trend is clear downtrend. Action: consider waiting for a clear signal, but a reversal or consolidation might occur. Look for a pullback. Exit targets. Okay. So it's saying that there's likely a reversal or consolidation here. Let's update it again. What about now? Let's see.
What chart is this?
Measure, this is gold. Got gold here. Yeah. No, that's a bot. Okay, current might be a temporary retracement. Okay, the GPT reckons that this is a temporary retracement, not a reversal. We are seeing here the VSLRT. Ooh. But it's still in the negative zone. Look for a pattern of higher highs and higher lows to confirm reversals. Okay. Me, personally, right around there, I probably would have, right here, I probably would have entered the trade. But because the GPTs said that it's just a temporary retracement and not a reversal, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hold back. Measure is short till 2918. Now, what was the reasoning for that measure? I'm just curious. What sort of analysis or rationale do you have behind that? It's hard to tell here. Let's just keep feeding the GPT here with more information. What we have being pushed through next week is you'll be able to pull up an interactive chart all from the GPT itself and then ask the questions. You don't have to take a screenshot. You can ask the questions directly based on this chart that I have here. Should I act or wait? Where should I enter? Where should I sell? What's the confidence rating, etc., and then ask the follow-up questions as well. So we're just cutting time there a little bit. Approaching previous resistance levels could confirm a reversal. Okay. So you can see, I mean, every time you upload a chart, it's being fed information, right? But now it's you're bringing this into the trade with you. You're bringing the GPT on board with you into this trade. So you want to bring it along every few seconds as to what you're seeing. Make sure that it is able to see the same thing as well. That's sort of how you can think about it. Daily fair value gap to be filled once the low is taken, in line with the order block on the 4-hour, 1-hour time frame. Yeah, I mean, we've mainly been scalping on a 1-minute time frame, so we haven't had a look at that, but we'll definitely have a look at that before tomorrow's stream, and we'll just get up to speed with what's going on a wider time frame. 2918. It's down here. It's almost there. Yeah, no reversal here as of yet from in gold. Let's see. I do want to have a look at Rigetti when the market opens. Rigetti. So the GPT did say if it breaks above 11.03 with high volume, then to enter long. To, I believe it was around 11.25, but if it doesn't and it breaks below it, then short to $10.85. So we'll keep an eye on that. We're about 8 minutes away from market open. Here with our previous trade, bit of consolidation here, nothing much going on. Let's actually ask it, what are the best stocks to trade before market open as a scalp trader? I mean, Mesher, it seems like you you look at all time frames. It seems like you trade short term, medium term, and long term. That you're also investing. I mean, at least looking at investments. Neo seemed like a pretty good one. I mean, the Chinese market is currently in a strong bull market. Uh, Watching for buy setups after 2918. Yeah, we'll have a look at that at the same time as well. If it reaches 2918. Let's see. I reckon another 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Let's see here. Okay, so I've asked the GPT, what are the best stocks to trade before market open as a scalp trader? Indian market, Canadian market, and then the US market. Maybe we should try that. We should try either, yeah, should we do some Indian stocks? Let's do UPL. um, Want to scalp, yeah. And let's actually pull up the chart here. Yep, this one. Let's take a screenshot. This is on the right. There's nothing going on here though. Yeah? Nice. Um, okay, I want to scalp UPL. Where should I enter and exit? Enter the support near 646. First target. Might as well just go for it. If momentum continues, aim for 649.
Can I get on the mic?
Yeah, just a sec. Set a stop loss rationale.
Oh wait, let me drop a comment in the chat.
Okay. What the? Gold.
Because we started trading Indian stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some guys in the chat. W stream. Oh yeah, that's the What's up, chat? So we're going to trade some Indian stocks. We were actually recommended some Indian stocks here. Whereabouts are we? UPL, Hindalco, Interglobe Aviation, Reddington Inc., HDFC Bank, Geo Financial, and Wellspun Living. These are cited as expert recommendations in Indian markets. Fantastic. Yeah, drop a comment and we will look into some of these Indian markets. Let's have a look at the US 500. Yes, 500. Might as well ask what the biggest Indian index is. What is? Oh, US 500. Looking for a potential setup. Sensex and the Nifty 50. Bombay Stock Exchange. Let's go. Sensex. If you guys want to see us trading all of these Indian stocks, drop fire emojis in the chat, and we're gonna run it up. BSE Sensex Index. Indian stock market capitalization surpassed Hong Kong's. Wow. So recent dip. Let's go back to the US 500. Indian markets aren't open. They open in an hour and 15 minutes. US 500 market has just opened. We'll wait for a couple of minutes before we have some flaming emojis in the chat. We are going to trade. Right, tomorrow we will do Indian markets, if there is any that we can trade, because they're quite far ahead of us in terms of the in terms of time zone. Big drop down. Okay, let's see what we want to do. Market's just opened. I'm going to say it's a downtrend. Let's go for a 5-minute. I think we should short, honestly. Let's take a screenshot, see what the GPT thinks. Download image. Let's attach the image. Nice hat. Let's ask. This is the chart for the US 500 right now. Damn that rupee USD on a bearish mission. That is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to trade rupee to USD. Price movement, volume indicators. It's recommended we go long. Our exit target is 6140. Let's do it. Entry level around the current. Let's enter. Portfolio. Let's go to buy. I'm going to go long. And let's add the stop loss and take profit. So our stop loss that was recommended, 6120. And our take profit is 6140. Fantastic. So we'll let that trade take out, and then what we're going to do, we're going to scout out our trade for tomorrow. We're going to do we can do dollar to rupee. Okay, fantastic. Let's do a 1-day chart. Wow. So quite high. Wow. A lot of movement. See, when does Indian market open? So yeah, drop a comment in the chat if you're watching. Leave us any tickers you want to go over or look into. So regular trading session, IST. I'm assuming IST is International Standard Time. IST meaning. Okay, Indian Standard Time, 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead. Okay. Very doable. Fantastic. But let's go into some potential Indian stocks. Let's say, give me some undervalued, or give me some top performing Indian stocks. To trade today. If we get enough fire emojis today, we'll do a live stream where we're just playing chess and using the GPT to help us play chess. So drop some fire emojis in the chat. If this software is something you think you can leverage, you know, definitely go to the link below. Sign up for a demo of the software, the product. Essentially what this sets up is a one-to-one meeting between one of my team members and yourself, just going over exactly what the software is. Top performing Indian stocks, February 20th, 2025. Vesuvius India, Servotech Renewable Power System, Just Dial, Fantastic. Hara Electronics, Mahindra and Mahindra. Fantastic. Some good trades that we have here. But yeah, drop down below any tickers you're looking at. We'll take a trade or conduct some research. We will be ending the stream in around 10 minutes, so drop any comments, any recommendations you want, because we will be gone in 10. Looking at the dollar to rupee, could do dollar to rupee futures. Wow. Let us let's go back to the US 500. Do you want to take over? Yeah, he's going to keep the hat on, guys. Yeah, drop some comments, drop some emojis in the chat. Tell us what you think. Tell us anything you're interested in, any sort of tickers. We're going to have a look at Duke Energy, one of the stocks we were recommended the other day by the GPT, or ESE, ESCO Technology. Quite a lot of growth. So a significant amount of growth. If you invested when we found this, you would be in quite a lot of profit. They didn't just crash, you know. Yeah, so we're going to do some insider trading now. Just look into potential trades that have happened over the last week or so, any sort of insider transactions, and find what sorts of information we can. What does Solvent GPT say about UiPath on the New York Stock Exchange? We will take a look very, very shortly. We will finish this question, take a look at that. UiPath on the New York Stock Exchange. We will see. Now let me get up Solvent GPT on my phone and just walk you guys through what we have on our mobile app. So Solvent GPT app. Leave a W in the chat. There's a what does it say? I think it's asking for a review. Notification. Solvent GPT on a phone. We're the first financial AI on the App Store. Look at that. It's not something you see every day. Let's ask. At the same time, I will answer Carlo's question. Give me info on UiPath. So we're asking on the GPT here, we're asking on the GPT here. GPT, a mobile GPT. W app, that's exactly what we want to hear. Drop some W's in the chat. Yeah, zoom it in, zoom it in. There we go. Look at this. Give me info on UiPath. Look at that. It's not something you see every day. Well, first financial AI on the App Store, and it's writing it all out. Look at that. No other financial AI will give you this information on the App Store. No other financial AI. Drop a W if that high. I'm passing the microphone over.
All right, here we go. This is all the insider buys from this week. Right. Fluence Energy purchased 1,700 shares at $6 per share. And look, remember, you have to always be concise with your questions. So I asked insider buys from this week, exact number of shares, and at what share price, and their total percentage of holdings. And that's exactly what it can give us here. It's got all the data for that. So the president and CEO of Fluence Energy bought 23,500 shares at $6.35 per share, boosting his holdings by 24%. Recent purchases show 100% win rates for 1-year returns. Now, there are many reasons why a director or president or CEO of a company might want to sell their shares, but to buy them, there's only one reason, and that's because they're confident in their earnings. They're the ones that can see their earnings reports, and they're the big decision makers. So, I mean, we can have a look here quickly at Fluence Energy. We can keep an eye on it over the span of a week, 2 weeks or so. We'll keep tabs on this. But you can see here, this was mid 2024. The price was around $17, $20. It's gone down, 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 down. We're currently February 2025 at $6. I mean, that looks like an all-time low for me. I do think that's an all-time low. Currently at an all-time low with Fluence Energy. And what we can do, it gives you in order of potential as well. I think you can ask it in order of potential, but let's see. Tell me exactly. Nice hat. Why FLNC is undervalued. He loves the hat. And what is its fair value? Why have they been underperforming? How has their financial health been improving? Would this be a good investment long term, say a year?
Open that window.
Okay, he wants to show the GPT.
You can use Solvent GPT on your phone. It's an app. We have an app. That app there.
But
Look at that. And you can get this GPT on your phone.
yeah, you can get this GPT on your phone, he says. He says, look at me, I've got a GPT.
Stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on 2 separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds
Okay,
are blended together to achieve a new dimension of
see,
sound, impossible to
the
achieve
more
in a monaural
the
recording.
more detail you put into your questions, tell me exactly why FLNC is undervalued, what is its fair value, why they have been underperforming, their financial health, and how it's been improving. Would this be a good investment long term, say a year? So there's a lot of detail there, um, and that's what you'll get out of it. So what you put in is what you get out of it. Um, Undervaluation reasons. Company is 45% undervaluation relative to its discounted cash flows, derived fair value of $41. $41 fair value, and it's currently at 684. Growth expectations, a 5.1 billion backlog suggests future revenues. Discounted cash flow assumptions, analyst disparity. So remains 35% below discounted fair value. Okay. Using a two-stage DCF model, Fluence's intrinsic value is estimated at $41. $41 and we're currently at $6. So, I mean, over the span of a year, let's see long-term investment potential, strengths, backlog growth, 5.1 billion in contracted projections, market positioning, leader in energy storage solutions, and critical for renewable energy adoption. I mean, there we go. Persist net losses minus 57 million in Q1 2025 and negative ROE. So they've got some hurdles in their financial health. And one hurdle they have with their execution is ability to convert backlog into revenue while improving margins. This is definitely one that I would have a look at to invest in over a year. Um, what innovations or technology do they have coming? Any revolutionary breakthroughs over the horizon? Now, exactly this strategy, how I'm using the GPT right now, is what I did to find Qubit and IonQ before they went up to $40. So I bought IonQ at $9 about a year and a half ago, and I exited when it was at $30. So, you know, over 300% within a year from my own investment, and I also bought into Qubit. I bought in at 89 cents around the same time, and it went up to $3. I mean, unfortunately, it went, what is that now, like $10, $20? Went up there and it's come back down. It's corrected, but you can use this GPT to invest, to do your fundamental analysis on your investments. So we've got modular designs and logistics, smart skid and pods. Smart skid does not sound like an appealing product. Smart skid.
Smart skids, yeah, I would stay away from smart skids.
Smart skid sounds like your neighbor's dog who keeps painting over your lawn.
Maybe that's what the pods are.
Maybe that's what the pods are, yeah. The pods are to keep smart skid at bay.
Maybe that's what smart skids
He leaves pods of smart skids. I I would definitely invest in this company with smart skid behind them, but performance and density delivers 30% higher energy density. It's pretty cool. Intelligence and safety, AI-driven optimization, targets of 99% availability via long-term service agreements. So, you have all of these statistics, have all of these products and innovations coming through. Not only that, but their own president has increased his holdings by 24%, while it's at $6.84, whereas it has been at $28 for the past year. So there you go. One to add to the portfolio.
Right, yeah, guys, we're probably gonna end the stream now. So thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you tomorrow. We will do a lot more trades and drop us some recommendations. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and good luck. Have a good day.